Welcome to another Alpha Magnus review. Today we're going to be looking at these three lovely little figures. So I got the let me try to plug this one in. Didn't realize this was unplugged. I got these guys from Walmart. Somehow delivered something to me. Yeah, that was surprising. I've actually gotten quite a few things from Walmart lately, so hey, look at that. And boom goes the dynamite. So, we've got these three figures. I've already unboxed them. I'm trying something new. Let me know what you think in the comments below. So I got the Mole Rat, who was a questionable character. Not even sure if this is like an original or if this is from some other series. Not too familiar with it. Kind of has the same coloration as the regular Alley Vipers, not this one. But the Mole Rat here is a bunch of accessories all slapped together on one thing. So this came separate. This came separate. You have to attach them to this helmet. Face, whatever. And then you got this like his breather, and I'm assuming that this is supposed to be a light. And then he's got his like little sensor here for his deep digging, and then a drill. I actually really like this figure. It is a little weird. Has a couple weird things. So you look here. You got this piece, which I'm assuming goes back here. Yet again, they do not give you any instructions on where things go. So I'm assuming that that's where it goes. But you can actually pop this piece off, which of course I'm having an issue doing. And then pop this one on to make it his gun. But it's, of course, bent. Don't really plan on using that too often. I kind of just want him to be the drill soldier guy. Not that you really need one, but Mole Rat's pretty cool looking. The one thing they did do, though, is they made it so if you didn't just want one, you can also do this, like, zombie-looking thing, like he got into something while he was down there. It's okay. You cannot hook the other pieces onto it, so that is one of the reasons why I'm not. I'm probably just going to save this and put this in, like, my toxic creature section. Excuse me. So, next up, we've got Jody Shooter Craig. I do not know who this is. Probably from some comic book or something that I've never read before. She's a sniper. And all in all, pretty cool figure. I feel like this is a direct shot at Valaverse for doing what they did. I don't think it's a new body mold completely, and you know what, it might be. A lot of times the Walmart ones, they do new body molds for these, and in case there's something wrong, then the mainline one doesn't have the problem. She does have the drop down hips, which all of them do. Thighs, pinless, where he's not pinless, so he's reusing older stuff. The double jointed knees with a twist and rocker down here. Interesting shoes. Not really expecting that. She does have a tattoo, which isn't new, but I think it is new for the ladies. And then she comes with this, which is kind of interesting. It's like a backpack piece that plugs in, but it also makes it so you can fit the rifle there, which I kind of like this, and a lot of them should come with something similar. And I believe everything she has fits with her. So the neat part about this figure, she does come with some braids, which is the style that I wanted to put on. That'll probably be what I have going forward. But she's got the Lady J hair pop thing, so you don't have to have multiple heads, which A is kind of cheap on their part, but B is also kind of smart, because then you can have multiple hairstyles. Now, what would be real nice is if every character could swap out like this. So every female, you could swap the hair black or red, but they probably won't do that, because this does not look like Lady J's from what I recall. And I don't have Lady J around. But the other nice thing is you can pop this piece on, which goes right over the entire head and gives her a gas mask face, which is cool. Let me take a look. Actually, It might be the same. I don't know. I have this Lady J that I've never opened because I kind of wanted just one of these in stock, and I got this one for like $7. So I was like, yeah, screw it, I'll get that. I have no idea how those Lady J figures have not been clearanced. Clearance them. I would like to have other product put in that place. Letting your stuff go stagnant is not helping. So I'm going to put this back on because this is my preferred look on it. She does come with a pistol separately, as well as the knife here that folds in there. A pretty decent figure. I actually was going to cancel this, and I completely forgot, and then it just showed up. So that's been happening to me a lot, so I went through and I systematically canceled a whole bunch of pre-orders. I'm not angry that I got this one, because it is a fine addition. But I got to watch what I'm spending money on now. I kind of have weird things that I do like, but some of this stuff is just like, come on. There are too many options right now. And then finally, last but not least, the Alley Viper. Now this is I believe a straight up repaint of the original Alley Viper. I think it's the only other version of the Alley Viper we've gotten. So hopefully we'll get a Python Patrol one. But having a Crimson Guard one is great. Crimson Alley Viper. He will go into my Crimson section, which is getting really full. But he does come with the same stuff. These molded on pieces. This backpack. This gun here, which is kind of annoying because this is the only one that fits on here. The other ones fit, but this is too big for some reason. He does have his pistol, which fits right in there. And then... get another knife. Both guns. The one big thing about this is that I didn't like this on the first Alley Viper, and I don't like it here. You have to have him dual wielding, or one of the guns has to go somewhere else. There's nowhere for that one to go. There's no clip on the back that I can see. If you know of something else, I thought maybe since this was a weird shape that this would go somewhere, but I can't find anything that supports that. So that's a little bit of a bummer. I would have liked it to maybe have clipped onto the shield, so you could have one back here or something. But the shield does swivel around like the previous model, and of course this comes down. So you got that. I only got one of these ones because I don't need a ton of these. I just kind of wanted one of each for my Crimson section, and I kind of that's it. Python Patrol is starting to, I think with the latest pre-orders, we've gotten 100% of the Python Patrol figures that are available. Let's do that. So the Python Patrol figures that are available previously have all been made now. There is a Crocmaster that kind of has Python Patrol colors, but I don't think it was ever named that in the original series. So now we're working into the weird stuff. So hopefully we do get a Python Patrol Alley Viper, and possibly some other weird characters that we're not expecting. I would love a Cobra Commander, a Destro, all of that stuff. Actually, the gold-headed Destro would work perfectly for that. So let's do that instead of coming up with these types of characters. I get inclusion perfectly fine. I don't care. I'm actually kind of happy that this is a Night Force version. I'm gonna have to look that character up, as well as the Mole Rat. Like, I don't even know what that is either. So like 2 out of 3 of these I didn't really even need, because they had no spark for my nostalgia. So I'm kind of leaning away from getting the non-nostalgic characters. I don't like being that guy. I do like having things, but like I'm also cool if like there was a new show and Shooter here was in it and did stuff. But I'm not reading comic books. I'm not paying money for comic books that I will read once and then be like, well, gee, okay, cool. Now what do I do with it? Comic books need to be included with toys. I'm just going to put that one out there. If they're going to be things that I need to know the intricacies of. You need to have some sort of media to make me care about this that I don't have to pay for. And that's unfortunately how that works. Even if you got to make it an ad, I don't care. like something. You cannot just release things. There are a few exceptions to that. Like some of the weird Super 7 the worst characters are just so weird and cool that they do fit that aspect. But this character here could have been a Valaverse character, and I wouldn't have known what it is. The Mole Rat's a little better, I guess, but I really don't really like this. Like, I feel like I would have had a different accessory more than just this weird zombie face thing. And the Alley Viper wasn't even that great. Like, that was a stretch for me to begin with. So the whole wave was a stretch. I'm very glad that they've been selling out, but the other thing that I think would be awesome is to get a Crimson... what's his name? Serpentor. Give me a different Serpentor. Give me some weird stuff now. I almost ordered a second Serpentor just to do a Crimson version, but I don't really want another Chariot. It's a big ask. I do plan on doing some other stuff, so hopefully... It sounds like we're never going to get Cobra Law figures, so I'm probably going to do that next. Do some Cobra Law guys, because it looks like they're doing everything else. I mean, the fact that we've got a somewhat accurate original, what's his name? Quick Kick. Super weird. I was never expecting to get an actual Quick Kick that was just like bare-chested karate guy. These figures are okay. Let's just boil it down to that. These are very okay. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, please like, subscribe, comment. And until next time, I'm Alpha Magnus. These are toys.